Howdy. I just wanted to take a minute and talk about your abstracts. I finished grading them this week, and I have to say I'm absolutely blown away. Y'all have knocked it out of the ballpark. The class average was an 80, and the median was an 82, which means that everything was skewed far to the right. In fact, I had more A's on this assignment than any other letter grade. And so, well done. I have to seriously reconsider some of the thoughts I've had about how effective online teaching can be, because y'all are clearly demonstrating that it can work. That said, I know some of you are going to be disappointed in the grades that you got. That's always the case, especially with preclinical majors. And so I want to take just a minute here to talk a little bit about my grading philosophy and how I grade. The first thing you need to know about me is that, to me, a grade is just an assessment of words on a page. There is no moral attachment to that whatsoever about the person who wrote them. We all have complicated lives outside our interactions through the classroom. And so I learned a long time ago that if somebody doesn't make a good grade on an assignment, it's not a reflection on them. It's a reflection on where their skills are at this particular moment and all of the other things that are impacting them in their lives. And so I don't place any importance whatsoever on that in terms of you as a person. So please kind of take the grades that you get as they're intended, which is just as a benchmark of where you are in relation to your goals, and they're designed to help you reach your goals. That's always my intention, and take all the grades that I give this semester in that light. So when I used to grade, I would bleed all over every paper. I would make marginal comments. I would mark every mechanical error. It was kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. And I had the best of intentions. I thought that was the best way to help students learn what it was I was expecting and how they could improve. What I found instead was that it just overwhelmed students, and they got to the point where they weren't even reading the comments at all. And so now I rely solely on the grading rubric. If you have a question about the grade that you received, go back into turnitin.com and look at the rubric, and it will tell you in each category, like mechanics and vocabulary, background, objectives, etc., why you got the scores that you got, or at least where you earned points and where you didn't earn as many as maybe you wanted to. And that will give you an idea of what you need to focus on for your next assignment. That said, I realize that some students really do like to have that feedback that I used to give. And so if you are one of those people, if it's not clear to you from reading the rubric where you could improve, then set up an appointment with me or Rachel, and we'll be very happy to set up a Zoom meeting with you so that we can go over how you can improve for the next assignment. So, like I said, everybody did really well on this assignment, or at least most people did. And there are some of you who didn't get a passing grade. If you fall into that category, a couple of points. One, remember that the abstract is only 15% of your total grades. There's lots of time to make up those points. Two, the class is graded pass-fail. So, somebody who makes a 69.5 in VIBS 310 gets the same grade as somebody who makes 100 at the end of the semester. So those individual grades are personally important, and they tell you where you are relative to where maybe you want to be in the skills that you want to develop. In terms of, your GPR, it's not going to have any effect on that. That said, I firmly believe that grades should be a celebration of achievement, not a record of failure. And so if you received a grade less than 70%, I'm going to give you the opportunity to rewrite this assignment. I will announce details in eCampus about due dates and how to go about doing that. And I strongly recommend that if you fall into that category, that you, even if you decide not to rewrite the assignment, that you at least set up an appointment with Rachel or with me so that we can help you so that you do better on the next assignment. But again, I am blown away by how well you did on this assignment. You're clearly putting in a lot of work, and it shows. So keep that up. And again, if you didn't get the grade that you wanted, there's going to be an opportunity to make that up. Be gentle with yourselves, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching.